Welcome back to Dummy Boy Finance. I'm Dummy Boy and we're gonna get straight into our weekly update here on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Ripple. So we're looking at Bitcoin here over the Canadian dollar on the daily time frame. And so you can just see right here, we are well established in this pattern right here. And so this is a great pattern to be trading. For me personally, anytime we get down to support is a great buying opportunity. Anytime we get to resistance is a great selling opportunity. And then we rinse and repeat. And so right now we are just kind of in the middle of this range. If we look at the buying and selling recently, you can see we've had a lot of buying relative to any selling. If we look at our MACD on the daily, we are actually converged right here on our signal line, and so we need to see better price action to the upside if we want to get that curl back up. Our RSI does seem like it's almost overbought, but I do think we still have a lot more room to the upside. One thing to keep into consideration too is if we get to this level of support and there is some sort of negative news around crypto or Bitcoin regulations or any sort of negative catalyst that could bring this price down, this would be a great opportunity for that news to come out. So if we are sitting at support and we see some bad news, we do expect to see Bitcoin drop off a little bit, get a test of this 50 SMA, because we have yet to see any sort of bounce here on our 50 SMA since about October of 2020. And so I do want us to see a nice back test here of our 50 SMA, and so that is kind of what I am anticipating in the short term. I would not be surprised at all if we break past this level of support and then we get to this 50 SMA. Another possibility is we continue to trade in this channel and this 50 SMA slowly starts to creep up within this channel, and then we eventually get a back test in this channel. And so as long as we are in this channel, we are still bullish here on Bitcoin. We are trading near support, but we aren't there yet. And so these are great opportunities just to be sitting back and watching. I would not be a buyer of Bitcoin just yet. If we get a nice back test of support and we bounce off, then that would be a great opportunity. But right now, we are not buying any Bitcoin at the moment. Next coin of the day, we're looking at Ethereum over the Canadian dollar on the daily time frame. So Ethereum is my favorite crypto play by far. And so on a technical basis, we are actually trading in this pattern right here. So this pattern started from the beginning of our uptrend here in 2017. And then you can see we treated it as resistance, and then we also treated it as support here a whole bunch of times, and you can see we got rejected here a whole bunch, and so then we did treat it as support right here. So we are trading in a pretty concrete channel here for Ethereum. We have been trading nicely along our 50 SMA, and it does seem like a matter of time until Ethereum gets to this top level of resistance, in which would be a opportunity for a lot of traders to sell and take profits. With that being said though, I do believe if Ethereum can break this level of resistance, get a back test, this will be going to the moon. There is no overhead resistance past this point. On a technical basis, Ethereum has been trading quite beautifully. You can see the peak of our run in 2018 coincided with us getting rejected. We eventually broke above, but you can see we back tested and then we came back down again. We had an interaction with that level of support, and then not only did we claw our way back, but you can see our uptrend channel right here has been holding as a very nice level of support on Ethereum. And so as long as our 50 SMA just keeps going up and we are above our 50 SMA, we are extremely bullish here on Ethereum. Right now, we are not buying either. We are just kind of waiting to see whether or not Ethereum can get to this level of resistance. And at this point, we would make a decision of potentially taking some profits off the table and then expecting a slight pullback. But with our 50 creeping so close to this level, I would not be surprised if Ethereum just explodes past this point, but that is yet to be seen. Our MACD is curling slightly to the downside right now, but we are positive in general. So that is a good thing to be looking at right now as well for Ethereum to get a better indication. If we cannot hold this 50 SMA, I do expect to see us test this bottom level as support. And then worst case, we would be testing this level of support, which coincides to the top of our 2018 run. Last but not least, we're looking at Ripple over the Canadian dollar. So XRP has been trading very nicely in this pennant. And so this uptrend line right here has been a level since we bottomed out here on Ripple this has been treated as a level of resistance right here a whole bunch of times and as support right here. And so this is a great line that we have been tracking that's also within this pennant. And so right now on Ripple, we are actually trading slightly below. So we did get a breakout, did look like a false breakout, but because our 50 SMA is starting to creep up, we would not be surprised to see XRP kind of just slowly trade to the upside and potentially get a test of this top line of resistance. And so with XRP, we do have a timeline until about June for this coin. But if we look at our MACD starting to curl up a little bit. And so this could be some really great positive momentum here for XRP. You can see our 50 SMA has crossed both of our 100 and 200-day SMAs, which is extremely bullish. And so if we kind of just maintain this price action above our 50 SMA, inevitably we will just make our way up. And so with XRP, we are watching this level of resistance very closely. If we get a break of this level of resistance, we are going to get back into XRP. If we get a back test, that will be amazing, but sometimes you don't get that clear price action that you want. And so using this technical analysis, we know that Ripple has a history of getting rejected at this level of resistance, and so we would expect the same outcome here until proven otherwise. And so at this level, we would expect to see a pullback, but if we can hold this level of support, which does coincide, remember, to our uptrend line, that would be extremely bullish. And so the ultimate scenario for Ripple would be a back test here, get rejected, but then we hold this level of support, our 50 continues to move up, and then we get a breakout right around here, which would be a great opportunity to be getting into Ripple. As of right now, again, we are not in Ripple, and we aren't planning on getting Ripple until we break and back test this level of resistance. And so don't get fooled into buying Ripple just yet. Remember, this is that line that we should all be watching. And so this is a quick little update on all of the cryptos that we are watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like. We are on the road to 10K subs, so if you made it to this point, feel free to hit that subscription button. This is Dummy Boy Finance. I'm Dummy Boy, and I'll see you guys in the next one.